So I was served a summons. Yeah.
If I get all the money you pay for and here this to pay me for support the responsible for my lawyer fees.
Welcome back to the channel, people. I hope that you all are doing wonderful. So I know that by now you would have seen the video that Alicia posted on her channel. That's if you have been a loyal fan of hers, because I've been watching her channel for years now, from she was in Jamaica. And while I was watching this video that Alicia posted with her divorce process, I felt so heartbroken. And a lot of persons might say that I'm feeling heartbroken because I am a woman, but that's not necessarily why I'm feeling heartbroken. I am feeling heartbroken because I am in a similar situation to Alicia, and I know exactly what she's going through, or what she went through where this divorce process is concerned, because it started in January of last year. And while I was watching the video, this young lady poured her heart out. I remember posting a video a couple months ago, and I was saying that it appears that her husband is trying to sue her for something, even though it was a little bit close to that. Persons were saying that the reason why she posted about her lawyer didn't have anything to do with her husband, but it was indeed her husband. Because the video that she posted a couple hours ago, she said that her lawyer told her not to say anything about the divorce process until it's finalized. When the divorce was served to Alicia, she appeared shocked, because I remember when they were having trouble in their marriage, her husband was the one who said that divorce is not an option. So when I saw the knock on her door and she opened the door and the person said that they were coming from the courts, I was shocked, because it was this man who said that divorce was not an option. I was shocked to see him serving his wife a divorce petition. Now I am saying to myself, why on earth would this grown man promise this woman a fake life? She goes to America expecting this life. And when she goes to America expecting this life, something else is happening. And because he's not living up to his part of the bargain, she moved out, right? And because she moved out and he was not pleased with it, well, I don't know everything that happened in their relationship. I'm just saying, based on what I observed over the months. Because she was not agreeing with the lifestyle that he was living in, and she wanted a change and she moved out, her husband turned his back on her. Now, while I was watching the video, she was literally pouring her heart out, because she said that she moved to Florida for a relationship. She moved to Florida for the life that her husband promised to her. And while she was in Florida, her husband turned his back on her, left her to fend for herself. And when he filed that divorce petition, he wanted her to pay him alimony. He wanted her to pay his lawyer fees. Now, that is the highest level of narcissism that I have seen. Because you went and you filed your divorce. And when you filed your divorce, you still want the girl to pay your lawyer fees, and you still want the girl to pay you alimony. People remember say Alicia, when Alicia their friend, Alicia now work, The only little work what Alicia do are YouTube. And if you're a content creator like myself, you will know that all the time you're gonna make what you want to make on YouTube. So where did he expect that girl to find money to pay alimony and to pay his lawyer fees? You know what I don't understand with these men who are manipulative and narcissistic? When they see young women thriving, they know so they have a lot of baggage, But guess what? Them decide that they must come fling down them baggage pan we. And we not deserve it because una live on a life already, man. Una stay with no baggage and go find somebody who mature enough in an age group and go lay on a baggage pan. When people not live their life yet, it kind of hard for older persons that come fling down them baggage pan people who younger than them. It's not fair. And the girl went into her relationship with the right mindset. And you go choose birds over your wife. You go choose your family over your wife. It's just not fair. The girl loved her husband. I mean, I don't care what nobody wants to say. If 1 million people want to come and say she never loved her husband, I fool no business. But you see, because I was married to a man who was in his 60s, and I was very young too, and I knew the manipulation that I went through, and I knew that he was very narcissistic, and I loved that man. And yes, I am comparing my situation because it's very similar. So I don't want nobody to come and say, oh, well, your situation is different. It's not different. It's the same exact level of narcissistic behavior and manipulation I went through. And the things that I went through, it's not nice. And you have to have God, and you have to have the right state of mind, and you have to have the right people around you, because if you don't have the right people around you, you will have a mental breakdown with these men who are so manipulative and narcissistic. And you know, me realize that then older man, yeah, when the relationship now work out with them, then try to play a victim. And then cook up this one bag of story boy you want to tell people, and best believe say people believe them because what, you are the younger one and them are the older one, but nobody no know where we are go through in your relationship. And based on what I have seen on the divorce vlogs that Kim did, she suffered mentally and emotionally, and that is not good for anybody, much as a young woman who is just starting out life. I want to say that, I am glad that they decided to work out the divorce amicably, because that was just so disgusting. And that was a big turnoff, because how could you want this young woman? You file your divorce, yet you want her to pay your lawyer fees, After you made your choices of not moving out, you want her to pay your lawyer fees and you want her to pay alimony. That was just so ridiculous. So I am happy for her that, they decided to work it out amicably and they went their separate ways. Now, I'm just wishing Alicia Kim healing, because when you go through a divorce, right, it feels like a loss. Especially if you are not the one who started the breakdown in that marriage, it feels like you're grieving. And sometimes it takes a while for you to open up and want to date again. A lot of people don't understand, but marriage is not a walk in the park. And it takes God. And yes, God hates divorce. But He understands when we have to make certain choices that are not good for our mental, emotional, and physical state. So I'm so grateful that, I'm grateful to God, and I'm happy for Alicia that she went through and everything is okay. But for the young people who are out there who tell themselves, say, oh, me want marry to one older man, or me want marry to one man who they are fine because he can't help me, be careful. Be careful, because when that marriage turn sour, dog name your supper. Anyways, guys, make me know what you think about this down in the comment section, and please give this video a thumbs up, guys, and let me know what would you do if you were in a situation like Alicia. Until then, take care of yourself.